Okay, this is a mailbag question for something I got from a guy named Mike asking about payment structure. He has a house he's building and is questioning what the payment structure would be. So I'm going to go into what our payment structure was, and hopefully that helps you. So we used what's called a draw and hold back system. That means we would invoice for 90% of the phase prior to the phase starting, which means if framing is beginning, we're going to invoice 90% of framing the week before, and then we are going to be holding back 10% of that to the end of the project, 30 to 45 days. So it doesn't surprise me if a contractor is saying, we're starting, we're going to need this amount of money, we're going to hold back X. So that is kind of how we did it. Contractors do that to manage cash flow. That way we can ensure the materials are being covered quickly. We're not insuring any or incurring any debt from interest or so forth. We're paying our employees, we're paying for our rent, our vehicles, all that stuff gets paid, and we're able to operate the business. That doesn't mean anything is shady going on. What we did have was that agreed upon in writing prior to. So your payment terms, I don't know what those are and what you agreed upon prior to that. So I can't speak to any of that. In terms of what you said about your cabinets, having to pay for those up front. Now, oftentimes when we had to order specialty items like windows, for example, the windows need to be paid for when they are ordered in order for them to be fabricated. So even if the windows are 6 or 10 weeks into the project, we would invoice for them as soon as we could to then pay the window supplier to fabricate the windows. That's how we worked it. There was nothing shady, but that was itemized within our contract. So it depends on what your agreement was. If you are uncomfortable with some of the terms that your contractor is bringing up, I would just say that I'm a little uncomfortable. I need a little guidance here. I need to feel like this is progressing and I'm not being taken advantage of because that's a real thing. Their job is to help you navigate this process. And if you are cooperative about it as opposed to combative, that can make a big difference. So I hope this helps you along the way. I hope this helps some other people. I just felt this was the quickest and dirtiest way to get this out to you. And I'm a little under the weather. Hopefully, I can do more of these soon. Take care. Thanks for watching and good luck on your project.